Back in 1996, Core Design, a small British development team, created a game in the spirit of Indiana Jones. The game was Tomb Raider. The game featured incredible environments and brilliant graphics for the time. Every level was superbly and colorfully textured, and traps, puzzles and enemies were spread perfectly throughout. Towards the end of the game, one entered Atlantis, and weird shit happened. Then after killing this happy mutant torso thing, one battled Madland departed to a vote. A new ending. Like all good 90s games, the game had kick-ass FMV sequences. 1 year later, in 1997, Tomb Raider 2 arrived after much hype. The game truly lived up to the greatness of the first one, and even surpassed it in areas. It was more of the awesome shit from the first game, with levels like China, Venice, an offshore oil rig, the wreck of an ocean liner, to Venom some weird place back in China. In 1998, Tomb Raider 3 was released. It had more expansive levels to explore, loads of new weapons, new enemies, new locations and vehicles that weren't as horrific to control as those of TR2. TR3 is the last classic Tomb Raider game, and just as magnificent as the first two. Now in 1999, TR4 was released. This game was set entirely in Egypt. WTF! The lack of location changes meant that the game became swiftly boring. I don't have much to say, and I haven't even gone to the trouble of getting a screenshot. Core Design wanted to end Tomb Raider at TR4, as they felt it would soon become stale. Eidos, also known as total fucking wanker dickheads, forced Core to make more games, because Tomb Raider was Eidos' precious little fucking cash cow and they didn't give a shit about the quality of the game. Core Design were forced to make TR5. Tomb Raider Chronicles was the result. Core made it purposefully poor. However, the game had some fun levels.
Angel of darkness, angel of darkness, the world is in your hands, but I will fight until...
Game music. Anyway, Tomb Raider the Angel of Darkness was hyped to hell. It was released in 2003. Critics hated on it and said it was filled with bugs and poor controls, but it really wasn't. The game was alright, and showed potential for the series to continue and proved that Core could still make good TR games. Now, here's the part where the series becomes soiled. Eidos, the fuckers, decided that Core wasn't getting the job done, even though they really were. Eidos also, and I quote, wanted a more American game. What the fuck? Bastards! And therefore they fired Core and hired Crystal Dynamics. There was a shining hope with Tomb Raider Legend. This hope was Toby Gard. Toby Gard was a major part of making TR1. With his influence, maybe Tomb Raider could be a great game once more. Turns out it really fucking couldn't. Tomb Raider Legend was a casual piece of shit. Toby Gard had fucked the series up even more, along with Crystal Dynamics, a team of American cocksuckers. Not only was Legend's level design, overall gameplay, story and control and movement horrible, but it damaged Lara beyond repair. Take a look here. This is self-explanatory. I really don't need to explain it. Another thing about Toby S. Gard. He said the reason he left Core after TR1 was because he didn't agree with Lara being sexed up. But she wasn't sexed up in TR2. This only really began at TR3. So his real reason for leaving, I think, is because he is a whiny child who was upset that other people were working on the game with him and that he couldn't do it all himself. But anyway, for someone who disagreed with the sexing up of Lara, it seems pretty fucking ridiculous to put the most revealing outfit scene in the whole series into Legend. This is a real in-game screenshot, prepare yourself. Pretty fucking stupid, yeah? This, right here, is how much Toby Gard managed to unsexualize Lara. Dumbass. After true fans of Tomb Raider telling Crystal Dynamics that Legend was shitty and not in the true spirit of TR, they decided that a good way to earn the trust and support of real fans like me, Mingag, would be to remake Tomb Raider 1. What the shit? Remake a masterpiece that real fans worship, but remake for the casual scene with Legend shitty gameplay. What the fucking fuck were they thinking? Retarded little shitheads. Unfortunately, they did make this remake. But what I just said about them coming up with the idea isn't true. For you see, Core Design, the team of goosers, were making a remake of TR1 for the PSP, called Tomb Raider Anniversary Edition. This was an independent project by Core, and it looked incredible. It was truly a remake the same game with a few interesting new things and better graphics. Wonderful. But guess what? Eidos, those cat shit-sucking dickheads, decided that they wanted Crystal Dynamics to do the remake instead. They threatened Core with copyright infringement, and Crystal Dynamics ended up doing the remake. I am now angry IRL. I'm taking a break. We will continue with TR Anniversary in a moment. Alright. Tomb Raider Anniversary. I can't even write about this. I'm not sure how to. It's just terrible and rapes the original masterpiece in every way. Also, it continues the decline of Lara Croft as a character, from epic awesome badass woman to stupid pussy slut. It's literally unbelievably bad. It strays so far from the original that it's barely even a remake. I could write about its shittiness for hours. Genuinely, that's not an exaggeration. Hours. It's just horrendous. And what's worse is that it drew millions of stupid fags into TR1. They thought, because they played this shit heap, they played TR1. This isn't any fucking thing like TR1. Let's just move on. Tomb Raider Underworld was just a crap game. Just bad. Take a look at the soil odometer.